Oh, dude, you need to break your computer more often.
Yeah, where were you the last couple of videos?
Instead of watching the Leafs like you have to, I've been watching the Oshawa Generals.
Oh yeah? What's so special about the Gents?
They win. It's wonderful.
Woo! Are
you just gonna get hammered? Get me a toaster. Magic Angel Robot from Winnipeg.
What the hell are you talking about?
This team is ruining my life.
Leafs lose 6-1 to the St. Louis Blues. And if you listen to the podcast, you know that the Leafs are not like St. Louis. No, they've been trading everybody and going for the tank, and they're trying to finish as low as they can in the standings and going for Connor McDavid. Yeah. Not like St. Louis, though. They're an actual Stanley Cup contender. If you don't get that reference, you just have to listen to the podcast more. But holy smokes, this is what I was talking about. You gotta lose with some dignity. The sad thing is, it's like, there's the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Blues. The Blues, I would argue, are one of the top 5 teams in the league, and the Leafs are one of the bottom 5 teams, and you just see the chasm of difference between them and all the room that the Leafs have to grow. And you know, I just feel really weird about this game. Something about this game just made something primal click in my head and just activated that reptilian part of my brain, because the only good parts of this game involved the Leafs pushing back. Zach Sill popped Steve Ott with an uppercut and dropped him. I know we just had an election, but can we just kick John Tory out and make Zach Sill the mayor for that? All that guy does is beak. Dirty, chippy player who would totally be loved if he was a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs, but he's not, so punch him. And now every time he goes beaking at the Leafs, you can just disregard him. Yeah, Otter? Yeah? Nice head. And then Dion Phaneuf, blam! Big, huge hit on TJ Oshie. Probably the best hit thrown by a Leaf this season. Probably the best Leaf highlight since Morgan Riley's goal against the Oilers. And then Backus jumps in and mugs Dion Phaneuf. And that's when that weird, primitive, medieval, just gorilla feeling came. Because it was a clean hit. It was after the whistle. Shut up! It was just after the whistle. You try stopping. Oshie should be glad he got hit by Dion Phaneuf, because when Dion lays the boom, it's almost always clean. Almost always shoulder to shoulder. Dion signed a huge contract. He's not trying to get suspended and had that taken away. Shoulder to shoulder. If it was almost anyone else in the league, he would have got it in the head. And then seeing that pile up on Dion made me think something just totally caveman-y, and then something smart. Let's start with the caveman stuff. Because if someone starts attacking your teammate, someone starts attacking your captain like that, there's got to be a little bit of payback. Yeah, Backus? Yeah, it'd be a shame if someone just two-handed you on the ankle right before the playoffs, huh? Put a little bit of fear in them. What do the Leafs have to lose? But then I calmed down and wait, you can't do that. That's illegal. And then I was thinking about the toughness that the Leafs lack, and just how can they get that back? Do you go back to a team that's more similar to the one that made the playoffs a couple years ago? Because those guys punched everyone in the face. Yeah, but the thing about the tough guys on that team is they weren't very good hockey players. And then I looked at St. Louis. Now, Steve Ott and his newly dented face aside, the St. Louis Blues are a great combination of skill and toughness. I'm not saying you gotta go out there and beat everyone up. I'm just saying you gotta at least stand up for yourself. Richard Panik was messing with Alex Pietrangelo, and Pietrangelo just turns around and he's like, "You see the size of me? I'll kill you!" And the guy who jumped in for TJ Oshie, it wasn't some fourth-line goon. It was David Backus, the team's captain. And you look at the past few Cup winners. You can't push around the LA Kings. They're not known as a tough team, but you can't really push around the Chicago Blackhawks, can you? When the 2011 Bruins won, any guy they sent over the boards was willing to punch you in the face. And, by and large, was a good hockey player. The Leafs need a little of that. Not goonery, but at least a willingness to stand up for yourself. It's a conflict I have going on in my head. Do you have the same thing? Now, about the whole Nazem Kadri thing. Shows up late for a meeting, totally unprepared. Peter Horachek sends him home. He might be a healthy scratch next game. And I saw a lot of people on Twitter getting upset with Horachek. And a lot of people defending Kadri. Look, 9 times out of 10, I will defend Nazem Kadri. He's the best center on the team, and I don't think he gets the appreciation he deserves. However, to everyone going, well, the clock's moved ahead, or maybe this happened, or maybe that happened. You make $2.9 million. You can get to the arena on time. Look, we all mess up, we all make mistakes, but unless it's a family emergency or you got into a car accident on your way there, you can make it on time. And if Horachek wants to make him a healthy scratch to send a message, what better time than now? What are they going to do? Make the playoffs? No, so sit him. I heard it suggested recently, oh, well, the players these days, a healthy scratch doesn't even mean anything to them. You see the way Kadri plays night in, night out? You think he's going to enjoy being in the press box? Hell no. But this is the price. It's not a good look, especially when you only have a dozen more games until you head into contract negotiations. And you might think that's ridiculous, but if you don't think that sort of thing gets brought up, you're kidding yourself. But I hope he doesn't do it again, and I have faith that he won't do it again because I like Nazem Kadri. But you gotta take your lumps. What do you think? Sorry, I wish I made more jokes in this video. I'm mad, okay? I'm mad. Leafs should be happy someone's mad. When it comes to sports, anger's a lot better than apathy. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. And there was only one more day to get your voodoo, wizardry, and bull-ish shirts down below.